Hello, gentlemen of the Fantasy Football League, 16-team leagues, USFL. This is Previews Week 8. I'm going to get them in real quick. Thomas was going to do them, had some family issues, so I'm going to do them, but you'll see Tom soon. He'll be doing something real soon with us. Here we go. We're going to start out with the Oakland Invaders and the Oklahoma Outlaws. Oklahoma sits at 6-1, Invaders 2-5. You know, you would think this game would be easy to the Outlaws. It's not. I believe the Invaders are going to go into Oklahoma and take them down. Vegas has it by 3 points for the Oakland Invaders. Interesting game here. The Invaders, if they move to 3-5, and a few things happen out in the Pacific, that thing could get tight here in the midseason. It's really something to watch. But Jim Cox is new to the league, not new to fantasy football, and he's put together a pretty good squad the last couple of weeks he's been there. So Oakland Invaders over the Outlaws is my prediction. Moving on, the Memphis Showboats, New Jersey Generals. Jose Plaza has been rolling lately. He's 4-3. I think he's won 3 of his last 4 and 4 of his last 5 maybe. But Memphis Showboats are going to hang in this game real close, but they're going into the Generals home, and I think Jose's going to pull out a win here. Vegas has it by 1 point there. New Jersey Generals, I believe, will take down Memphis Showboats. Sorry, Jake. Let's prove me wrong. So moving on, Jacksonville Bulls and the Philadelphia Stars. This game is also close. It's a 1-point game. Michael Summers is trying to make a comeback. I think he started 0-3. So he's making a comeback. Really exciting. The Atlantic's tightening up too. I'm going to go with Philadelphia Stars at home in this one over the Jacksonville Bulls. Jacksonville sits at 3-4. They're 2 games out on the top. Birmingham's lost a couple of games. Stephen Miller's Bulls have been on a roll, but I think I'm going to have to go with Michael Summers Stars in this one. Vegas has that by 1 point. A few teams have played on the Jacksonville Bulls, didn't do that well, really. So overall, Jacksonville's already behind the 8 ball versus the projections. Birmingham Stallions and Pittsburgh Maulers. Looks like Birmingham might get on a winning track here again. But Darren Spencer is going to play hard. I know he does. He always seems to put together a higher score than his projections. Darren Spencer's Pittsburgh Maulers are 5-2, top in the Atlantic Division. Birmingham's Chris Flames Birmingham Stallions are 5-2 also, and looked unbeatable when the season started. Great draft. He really worked everything really good. Everyone should try to sell those players in the off season. Either get yourself some draft picks or keep your players. Either way, you know, it's who you like and it's your strategy. Not always the big names the ones to necessarily go with. If you can prove your point when you're trying to sell a player to someone. If there's players I believe in, I'm going to keep them. And if I have too many keepers, then I'm going to sell those others. So, but moving on, Tampa Bay Bandits and Boston Breakers. Craig Christian's Breakers are 1-6. What a change from last year. He's had a few close games. I'm not sure what happened down the road, injuries or whatever. Don't have a lot of time to look at that specifically right now. But Tampa Bay Bandits are favored by 2 in this game. Brian Tracy's team, he's 3-4. This is the first year I think Brian's really been in the race to have a shot to win the division at mid-season. So he's always gotten a bad start. But this is an important game for him. And Craig could move out of the cellar, but he's really behind the 8 ball. This is a must-win for Craig. I'm going to take the Bandits in this one over the Breakers, just based on what's happened this year. The Los Angeles Express El Briscoe's team is favored by 1 point over the Chicago Blitz. These 2 teams last year battled it out as well. Blitz were good last year. Express were good last year. I don't know, you know, with Ridley and Davis, 2 of the Blitz stars going down, I think the Blitz is going to take a second loss in a row here, and the Express are going to win. Vegas has that by 1 point to Express. That's Thomas' team, the Chicago Blitz. But Thomas always puts something together. Haven't looked at the players that haven't played yet. So anything can happen there. It's definitely a game to watch. Arizona Wranglers and Houston Gamblers. Wranglers 3-4, Houston Gamblers 4-3. Gamblers favored big in this one. If I was to go in here and try to look at the Arizona Wranglers really quick, while Kevin Perilou is not in this game, looks like a 6-point game. He just looks like Chris Carson's down, Chark's on bye, Minshew's on bye. Michael Thomas is out in his IR, Mozart's out. So that is why Arizona is suffering here in this league, Kevin Perilou. But he's brought it to battle here, and anything can happen in fantasy football, so we'll see there. But I think this one's pretty solid, that the Wranglers are going to lose this game to the Houston Gamblers. Gamblers are playing at home and have had pretty good start with Matt Ryan. And then Denver Gold, Michigan Panthers, Kenneth Beatty's team is favored by 6 in this over Denver Gold. I'm not sure what's making Denver Gold weak right now. I know Ron's probably been busy doing a lot of other things right now during this time of the year. I spoke with Ron before. Ron is our celebrity owner in the 20-team league, and so hopefully he'll put something together. I did join his team to help him out. He told me he was really busy right this minute, and so I've been there for him a little bit. But I try to let him make the moves too. All right, look, that's it. As far as the standings go, anyone with 2 wins right now is absolutely in this thing in any division. I know you have to turn it around, but if you've got 2 wins, the Maulers are 5-2. If they lose this week and go to 5-3, the Stars are 3-4. The Breakers are down low there in the Atlantic Division, but with the Stars with a win, Maulers with a loss, no matter what the Generals do, those are going to be 1 game apart. The Outlaws are 6-1 right now, 2 games up over Houston, but the Blitz and Michigan are 3-4. So if the Outlaws lose like predicted to the Oakland Invaders, who are trying to surge with Jim Cox, then they would go to 6-2. Gamblers, Blitz, Michigan, that one get close. And then the Stallions, I think they're strong this week. I think they're going to remain 6-2. And that'll keep them 1 game ahead of the Showboats, but I did predict the Showboats to lose in a tight game. Showboats, Jake Matthews pulls it out. He'll stay right there close to Stallions. And then the Bulls and the Bandits are 3-4. They're a couple games back, but again, not out of it. And then finally, the Pacific. This is the widest division right now. The Express really they opened it up a 3-game lead over everybody else. The Arizona Wranglers are probably going to lose this week. It looks like Kevin's going to lose because of all those injuries. Of course, anything can happen, but if the Invaders win, they'll have 3 wins. The Express has got to win to keep that comfortable lead, and then the Gold is tagging along in the back. Look, guys, have a great week. Enjoy your football. Play hard.